I wanted to show you my $5 finds. Look at my Chaise lounges. Oh, we got a yucky blanket down here. It's because I put conditioner on, like what is it called? Armor All on it, and I didn't want to lay on it. But aren't these cool? And look at this, I got to show you something. Look at our little beach. And I said, I want that pot down here. I'm gonna plant one of these reeds in it. I'm gonna get a little table. I wish I was here with the love of my life, right? If I lived in this house, but while I'm here, check this out. You keep your whatever. You can hide your weed in there. That's what my ex-husband would have said. Your lotion, your books, right? Your sunscreen, whatever. Now it's a little bit chilly, but isn't this beautiful? I love it here. This is really nice. I mean, this is like I'm at a resort and I live here. So Spirit gives us so much. I've been given so much. I may not have everything that I want, but my God, look at me. Look where I am right now. I've got all my animal messengers hanging out around me. I've got the community, the ducks, I've got the coots. It's very, very windy. Let's see. I had a giant white heron, and he's been hanging out, or the blue, it's the blue heron and the white crane. Same family, but you know. It's really chilly with the wind. My friends in Wisconsin are like, shut up. Okay, let me see. My fish, he's been here too. He's still here the whole time. Pat calls him Ferdinand. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, baby? Where's my fishy fish? He was here this morning and I threw a bunch of fish food down, and he doesn't want fish food. He's like, I don't want fish food. I'm gonna have to bring down rolled oats or something. I don't see him right now, but he does hang out. Like, he's been here for at least 2 weeks now. It's insane. I think because maybe in the sun, you know, it's warmer in the daytime, up a little bit closer to shore, and he knows we're not going to fish him. We're not going to hunt him. Not a vegetarian. So there's our beach for when we do our readings. Over here, this is called Daisy's Beach. And then over here, that's his two cats, Bella and Daisy. They try and break in on Liger and Lily all the time, so they represent somebody. I'm trying to figure out who they are. Let's put this over here. Anyway, so this is Bella's beach, and very secluded, very nice. We're gonna have a fire pit down here. I feel like maybe I'll put my little plant over here. I need to get a table. I'm on the hunt now, on the exchange to find a table, because that needs one there. But isn't this neat? So and being that this is more sheltered, right, I can get in here and I'm not blown around in the wind so much. I mean, the wind's getting me, but not too much. And later when it's not so chilly, and I know I keep saying that, and I know you guys want to hit me, my friends, but when the weather's not quite so chilly, this is a really nice place to be in the late afternoon. I mean, it is right now. I should have brought a sweater down here, and I could have just hung out. Look at my starling, there he is. My starling. He had a message and I can't think of what it is right now. I just finished uploading our reading for today, and I posted it because I was working today, and it was really hard for me. It was a very hard day energetically because I dealt with a man from India who's been in love with this woman for 10 years since his childhood, and he says that, you know, he's been trying to contact her, and for 10 years she hasn't responded. And he says, I have to marry. My parents are getting tired. They want me to marry. And I got that yes, they're connected. They have a soul contract. But I said, Spirit says that there's someone else for you. And he says, no, I want her or no one. I'll be single. He says, and actually I won't be single. What I'll do is I'll marry someone. Allow my parents to choose the person. And he says, and I'll be very upfront with her. I have no intention of living with you. I have no intention of having sex with you. I will not even bring you to the United States. I will live in the United States and you will live in India. And if she's shallow enough to want my family's name and my money, he says, so be it. And I said, wow, I was having a really hard time. And I said, Spirit says that, yes, this is someone that has a connection to you, but that doesn't mean you're meant to be together. They say there's another opportunity and you need to open your eyes that there is someone that wants to love you. And he said no, and he was stubborn, and I kept thinking, what am I hearing? Is this my own message? It made me very sad. He started getting very angry at his guides, and he says, my guides are shit. Your guides are, you know, at least they tell you, and at least, you know, you haven't waited in vain. And I said, wow. I said, I've been connected to somebody for 20 years. And I said, it's not God's fault that it didn't happen. You know, I said sometimes things, it's not the timing. Sometimes people have life paths. Sometimes they make a different choice. You know, I said everyone has free will, and if somebody chose to go in a different direction, there's nothing wrong with my guides. There's nothing wrong with God. And he said, but they should have told me. And I said, well, maybe they have, and you just didn't want to see it. Sometimes we don't want to see it when the answer is no. And I keep thinking of that song that I keep hearing. Sometimes the greatest way of saying something is to say nothing at all. So if you haven't heard anything, that's your answer, right, Sherry? And so I was listening, but it was making me upset because he was so angry with God and his guides. And I said, I can't help you. I said, I can't make up what you want to hear, you know, to keep, I don't want to do this. I don't make money that way. I said, I don't feel right, you know, to keep, I could have stayed on the line with him for hours. He kept coming back. And finally, I just disconnected the call. I just couldn't, in all good conscience, stay on with him and talk about, I couldn't. And I said to him, if you want me to listen and be an ear for you, you know, and my landlord said to me, well, was he paying you? And I said, yeah, but I said it was hard on me energetically. I said, because he was so angry at God, just like, you know, that person the other day, when something doesn't go your way, don't be angry at God. It's not God's fault. Sometimes we don't see our messages. Sometimes we don't understand what our guides are telling us. Sometimes we're not paying attention. Sometimes we just don't want to hear the answer is no. So don't blame God for it, you know? And I start thinking about my own life, you know, how many years I've waited and it's been in silence. So, there's nothing wrong with my guides. There's nothing wrong with God. Sometimes maybe the answer is just no. And the greatest way of saying something is to say nothing at all. So wake up, Sherry. So here I sit, and I thought, all right, you know, I worked all day, and I got off the phone, and I uploaded our reading that I had recorded earlier, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. And look how beautiful this is. 3, full circle completion. That was in our reading today, the power of 3. Look at those are 3 mallards. Oh, and 1 female. Interesting. 3 males after 1 female. I see that. I've seen that, yes. She keeps going to the 1, doesn't she? Yeah, she stays with the 1 in the center. Look at him showing off. Interesting. I get that happening all the time. So, listen to the reading. It's a good one. I'm excited about my find. I think these chairs are freaking awesome. And if I had my sweater on, I'd hang out down here. But I'm too freaking cold to stay, so I gotta let you guys go. Hope you're having a good, beautiful, beautiful day. Tomorrow we might be in the mountains. I'm not certain if we'll be here or if we'll be in the mountains because there is snow in Idlewild. So, talk to you soon. Bye.